if you've been to Google's homepage, then you've probably seen the Google Doodle. These are animations or images celebrating national holidays and historical figures, but this year, the Doodle team has done something a bit different. They've made a game for Valentine's Day called Pangolin Love. We're here at Google to see how it was made.
I had a lot of fun developing those, like how the main character would look like.
I was the lead engineer on the game. I built the initial prototypes.
I fill in the gaps between design and engineering. There are two pangolins who are in love, and because they're endangered, this is a very rare chance that they get to be together. And so the pangolins are native to Africa and Asia, so one pangolin is traveling across those continents to the other.
We came through a bunch of different animals version of what animals could roll, and I was like, maybe I could have imaginary rolling elephants or bears. I made a bunch of research of pill dogs, salamanders, any animals I could roll, and we came up with a whole game idea for a little armadillo, which we really liked in the desert. But then Kevin came up with the idea of a pangolin, which was actually really smart because it's an endangered species. It was super simple at first, trying to get the idea that this little main character would go through different countries, having different size pangolins, doing different things, dancing, playing instruments, making cakes. Then I spent more time trying to develop this main character. So.
In Philippines level, I believe, you can swim. And then there are other levels where you can attach your tongue, because pangolins have these really long tongues. You can attach your tongue to, in the China level, to a lamp and swing and stuff like that. So the dynamic is changing for every level.
Once I animated, in my software, I will export the sequence, transparent sequence, and give it to the engineers that would then put it directly in the game. The challenge in a video game compared to animation is usually you can't have too many textures because the more color you have, the heavier it is. So, and I love working with textures. So for me, when I first, and they're no texture, no boiling effect, nothing, I was like, but then they found a way of making it work.
Started work on Pangolin, which embodies a lot of the art style that Helen had created. One of the Easter eggs is if you type the name of the doodle, Pangolin Love, you get a special glyph.
A lot of people that have played this have told me it resembles Sonic. It's this really weird phenomenon of you're working on something and you've got to keep it super secret, super secret, super secret, and then one day, literally everyone in the world can see it. And you're crossing your fingers that people are going to enjoy it.